what's up, what's up? This is your girl. This is Sunday, December the 15th. I'm back, as promised, with another video about the Diddy and Jay-Z. How y'all doing? If you do not know, I am the knowing on Facebook and seeing and all knowing on YouTube with Tia. We're here to bring the latest. You know, it's been brought to my attention until I looked it up that, you know, Jay-Z now wants the 13-year-old to reveal herself. The one that was then, because it's been 24 years. She should be 37 if I'm doing my math right. But why? Is revealing herself an intimidation tactic to let everybody know who she is? Or allegedly was everybody geeked up that they didn't know who they was putting where and where they was putting things? So a lot of questions here, but I got to speak on this. A 13-year-old out in the middle of the night. What are parents? Because allegedly she approached the limo driver, one of them. They could not get her into whatever function this was. However, they told her to come back and they could get her at one of those after parties, and allegedly told her, you look like Diddy's type. Now, where were the parents? Because allegedly she went back around 2, 3 o'clock. She was allowed in, given some type of drink, drugs, or whatever, allegedly. And then she felt bad and wanted to go lie down. And immediately, the Diddy, and now they're saying Jay-Z, allegedly, and somebody else was in there, but the Diddy and Jay-Z took turns. You know, Jay-Z speaking out about it. He's talking, he's saying this, he's saying that. But you can't help to believe that when people have gotten away with so many things, they continue to get away. Let's just step over for a minute and talk about the conspiracy theorist. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, you know. I'm in the psychology field, but I'm not. But they're saying that mysteriously, Kathy White, after the B revealed that she was pregnant with Blue Ivy, 48 hours later, Kathy White was gone. Unalived. And allegedly putting pictures beside. So a lot of YouTubers out here, go look at it. Go look at the Mrs. Spot. The sweet Mrs. Spot with Gigi. I don't know, like I said, I'm a reaction. I react to what I hear. But everybody ain't lying. I continue to tell y'all that. Then, when you think you don't heard it all, I think Jamie Foxx celebrated his 57th birthday. Well, apparently at his birthday party, he got jumped, allegedly. And he got jumped because he is supposed to be doing some type of exclusive with, you know, Netflix or some type of, you know, exclusive promoter platform to where he tells what happened about his sickness. And supposedly that limo driver that took her to the party, he's not around anymore. Everybody leaving. And people are leaving for aneurysms, they're leaving for pneumonia, and all of these things. Who gave these men power if they did it? Because this is the thing. You got to have power. And you don't know how far it goes up, and you don't know how wide it spreads. That's the reason why when you find something out, you got to keep it in one house, your house. And you got to be able to trust everybody that's got moving parts in your house. Because when you're in and you're trying to do something, and this has been going on so many years, you just don't know how far and wide it goes. Then now they're coming out saying, which I have another video about it, they're saying that they even, you know, RAPE the security guards. That these people could not care anybody who they mess with. Were they just out here for sex, or was it power? And then everybody was taped. I just, you know, I would like to say this. To fit in, you'll do anything. That ain't the way things ought to be. You shouldn't do anything to fit in with anybody. Things are coming out. Can't nobody stop it. it is what it is. So we'll sit back and wait. We'll sit back and wait and see what happens. And I'll continue to bring stories, of course, about this thing with the diddler. But, you know, apparently it's the same story. People were given drugs, alcohol, laced with stuff. And then later on, they were victimized. And in some incidents, they said they asked the guards to hold the victims down to why they do this or why they're doing it. You know, you look at a case. She was 13. It's been 24 years. She's 37. Why is it coming out now? Why nobody told it from the beginning? When the father picked her up, found she was shaking or whatever, was the authorities brought in on it? Were they called? Why initially, if Jay-Z did it, why he wasn't named in the first lawsuit? Why was it refiled? And then his name included. There are so many, again, moving parts to this. And it keeps getting interesting. Now, let me tell you the real interesting thing before I let y'all go. Jaguar Wright. Been talking about it for years. Years. Ain't nobody sued her. Allegedly. And she continues to talk about it. And I remember what she said. I had to go get it straightened out. Because I'm not into music and all of that. I had to see who Sean Carter and Sean Combs were. And they're two different individuals. And I remember Jaguar Wright saying, Sean Carter is worse than the diddler. And he's being very vocal. And people think that when people become vocal, it's all truth in it. Not necessarily. You can get out in front of a case and hurt your case. Or it depends on what the jury and the grand jury decides. But this Michael Busby, this lawyer, it appears that he's not letting up. And he's not frightened. Again, this is your girl, Unknown on YouTube, on Facebook, and see it Unknown on YouTube. Coming back with another tape on Dilla. I'll see y'all soon.